Okay, here we are on Braxis. So looking at the comps, looks like we're going kind of meme with Hammer and Morales. And then we have some burst from Tassadar. And then Tyrael Tank maybe speeding up Hammer's auto attacks, helping them reposition a little bit, Tassadar and Hammer with movement speed and that kind of stuff. Wave clear, pretty critical on this map. Anyway, they have a lot of burst. Alarak, Jaina, play stun with Jaina follow up with Alarak follow up can be pretty gross if they catch Tassadar or Morales or even Hammer. Could be pretty rough, pretty fast. Brightwing, we all know what she can do. I feel like they're just gonna be hard to kill. So right away, let's see. This looks like some risky positioning out of Tassadar.
3, 1. Gates open.
Very risky. That easily could have been comboed and punished. Artanas can drop a laser on Hammer or a blind Hammer for 4 seconds. Leo gives you Entomb, maybe damage reduction if that's the build that's used, but no additional crowd control or anything. So blue is really crowd control light and compared to red. Easy combo on Hammer. Hard CC wins games. So Hammer's gonna be way too close to this event. Everyone's in vision, so I get it, but Alarak moves out of vision down into this event, so this is clearly gonna happen. Just unnecessary drain on Morales' resources. There's another pull. Gotta watch placement near events. Same thing happened twice in a row in 2 different events back to back. Here's another pull. Tons of damage. It's just unsafe hammer play early on. Gives them a little XP lead, quarter level. There's no hard CC to stop any aggression. Like, I kind of want this Tassadar to be a KT just to give some kind of a stun. I always used to say that if I'm not giving hard CC from the healer slot, or any CC from the healer slot, that one of the assassin slots has to have something. Because you want hard CC parity in comps, generally speaking. And they have 3 hard CCs right here.
The beacons have activated. Control them. Please let this.
Alarak could have done something right there.
The beacons.
So you know Alarak's in this bush and Morales is walking right up to it. Like Alarak should have made that play. He had full combo and didn't punish Morales. So the play around like vent awareness, positioning around vents, is something that needs to be taken under review probably. We're losing top because they rotated Jaina up. So yeah, I know like Tyrael brings a lot of different cool tools, but how do you actually win this and then keep it is the question with this map when you're drafting, right? These are heroes that need to be protected, all three of them. And Tyrael, it's not like you can just walk up, take this. And clearly it's difficult. Morales just comboed to hell. He just can't take it, you know, it's like, what do you do? Hammer's circle is not over the point completely, but how does Hammer position close enough to get range over the circle when they have all the tools that they have to kill Hammer? So, no damage, no damage. You're having to settle for wave clear. Alarak screws up big time. That should have been a pull on Hammer again. Messed up his combo. So just, yeah, I don't know if the tool set is the easiest possible thing to pull off on this map. Artanis took stacking at one.
Oh, so many Zerg headed right for us. Stop them.
Acidar is a bit of a mid-game, late-game hero, more than a lot of other mages to my mind. In this map, to me, I just go into this map thinking it's a 9-minute game, so you have to draft accordingly. Like Morales gets value because she has her entire kit from level 1. Doesn't really, you know, need scaling, so good early game hero. I think Tyrael's the same. But I feel like Hammer and Tassadar are both sort of mid to late game heroes. Same with Leo to a certain extent, but not so much. Jaina is super good from level 1, Blaze same way, Alarak same way, Brightwing same way. So they have a really good early game setup. They don't, like, basic kits are all good right from level 1. That's one reason why this is happening. Morales is good at from level 1 right away, but what does she contribute to anything else? You know what I mean? Basically looking for a level 10 combo stimming Hammer. That's level 10. Like, this game can be over by level 10. So it's just kind of rough. Can work, but difficulty toggle. Easy stun. Tyrael can't do anything about them doing this kind of thing. All you can do is movement speed them away, shield them a little bit. Nobody dies. Oh, Soak too soon, Jaina does. She's standing in hammer damage. Jaina should not die here, that's a gift. Oh, she gets baited into this. And then starts taking damage from the fort. Because she was greedy and threw this blizzard out. That's a gift. You guys needed that gift. Tyrael also doesn't contribute anything to the PvE part of the game here. Well, you can give attack speed and shields to your minions too, I guess. I don't think many people would say that he clears anything with any speed. Could have been worse. Lost a gate. Oh. I just need to, you need 10s really bad. Right? That's kind of my understanding. Not a totally awful comp or anything, but by comparison to theirs, I think they just have a stronger early game, and that bears out. That happened. Can't talk. You saw that play out. This camp's fine. No structures are under any threat. I think Hammer could have helped here and just sped it up. Every second matters. Every second matters. Hammer needs to be sieged up a little bit sooner. A couple of seconds of dancing around. Tassadar gets comboed. Oh, it's just so tough, man. The positioning is really challenging. But Tassadar's super unsafe and then self-roots with the ability there. Doesn't get punished as fast as he should have. But there it is. Right Wing's poly is up, but they're not really on board. There it comes. Blaze messes up the stun, it looks like, so. Jaina drops Blizzard, but doesn't get much damage out onto Hammer. Alright. Alarak just walks up. Like, how is Tyrael gonna stop Alarak from ever doing that? Until you get blocking field, or whatever it's called. What is that, 13, 16? I can't remember. I want to say 16. So if they're a little more coordinated, they just kill Hammer on cooldown probably. Potentially. Stun, there's the combo again. Tons of damage. But Morales, that strong early game. But still, it's, you know, they're controlling space. They have control over the middle of the chessboard this whole time. So you want to be able to just go in and kill something with the sword, you know, like Vision, but then that's just rough. It's a high skill floor comp. Tassadar punished hard. Just can't. That's a couple of, well, at least 3 positioning issues with Tassadar so far. And that taxes Morales' resources. But again, they're controlling the middle of the chessboard. They get the globes and everything. Top is just not being won here. I don't know if Brightwing went up there, I didn't notice. I haven't been paying attention to the offering too much. Okay, so rotated defense up, that's good. Tassadar needs to be up here too, though. I like to ask or think in draft, like, how are we actually going to kill someone? How are we going to clear a wave? How are we going to kill someone? How are we going to win whatever the objective is? And how does our comp interact with the objective to make it more effective? Yeah, blue wants Tassadar up here. So this is just a laning problem. Hero allocation problem.
Zero threat eliminated.
So they get 2/4.
Red team has destroyed the fort.
The only deterrence against aggression is what? Hammer's threat. You don't want to just sit inside of Hammer's circle. Is that enough to deter this team? In game they might invade here, I guess. Tassadar needs to not be here, needs to be up here. Because if they are here, Alarak.
Burn, baby, burn.
I like Orphea better with Tyrael just because, you know, you get that additional maneuverability from your mage. Oh my god, what is going on? So is that miscommunication, it looks like? Because y'all are rotating to top lane, looks like. You know, they took their easy camp and then they're showing top, so that means you guys are like, oh, let's go top. But Tassadar's not on the same wavelength here and is super unsafe. Well, we saw Alarak top, right? Yeah, so I think the idea here is, okay, if they're going to try to gank Leo, then let's go ahead and try to get some parity in bottom lane and get some structure damage done, but there's definitely miscommunication here. And Blaze Jaina can definitely kill Tassadar in a hurry. So you guys respond. Jaina kind of isn't fully on board with what Blaze was doing though. There's no interrupt for Blaze's ultimate either, is there? Can't remember if Grenade cancels it or not. I want to say it doesn't. Alright, so Tassadar gets comboed. Lots of damage. You guys are now super low. 5-man. The wall ends in tune, nice. Rain. Tassadar is in trouble. Jaina gives you a gift though, and that worked out. The Entomb wall. Lots of displacement options on Hammer. Morales is out of healing. Nice grenade.
The beacons are powering up.
That's a net positive for blue. 3 kills to 1, a little bit ahead in XP. I think this needs to happen faster if it's going to happen. You saw how red instantly went to their camp. Does Tyrael? I guess Tyrael should back here. I don't know. Might be better to go up here and just do that instead of backing. I'm not sure. But this rotation's really slow and indecisive compared to them. Every second counts. So now they have more like map tempo.
The beacons are now online. Please keep them out of enemy hands.
Goliath online.
So yeah, I'm not sure why they rotated top. They definitely gifted you a little bit of siege there. You slow their rotation a little bit. But here's the problem, like what do you do there except just back away? But this is a map where you can't just rely on walking away, you know? You can't just macro. This isn't really a macro map so much, right? You need to be able to contest these points. Material goes in, but then what? Like you could be comboed and blown up really fast. They were coordinated. Laser on the hammer. Blaze AoE damage. And they're playing as 5. Blue isn't. So team fight lost. No CC into lots of hard CC is just really difficult. I think everybody goes up here. And then everybody comes back down here, or you go up here and set up in this bush so when they rotate up, I mean, lanes are favorable to blue, so you rotate away from the team fight since one person's already leaving. Everybody has to go at this stage. Or you're about to get 13, so you're like, well, then we'll fight here, but 13 isn't the strongest tier of all time. So yeah, here, wait an event for them to rotate. Kill them. Although you don't have CC or anything, so it's just very difficult. The comp's very difficult. So this is just 5v4, so you just, from numbers alone, you shouldn't win. And then Hammer doesn't get the attack speed, or maybe, I'm not sure if he got it or not. But Tassadar, there's just no defending Tassadar in this comp. And Morales can't heal when she's silenced, thanks to Polly and Alarak. So yeah, that was just unwinnable. Unwinnable. Gonna get free everything. They shouldn't be doing this. They should be getting the boss, I think.
Let's give 'em hell.
You're being a pest here. Tyrael's being a pest here, but also running the risk of getting killed with all of their CC. So I'm not sure that's worth it. Right wing, what the hell? Okay. A lot of gifts being given.
Hell that, coming through.
Brightwing's visible for a long time. But both assassins were dead, so... Or one assassin was dead. Hammer's... I'm not sure what Hammer's doing. Hammer's sieged up way over here, trying to be safe. So yeah, Brightwing's available. This is a missed opportunity. But how could anyone assume that Brightwing would be so poorly positioned? So a lot of dancing around here when I think Vision is had on all of them basically. And this guy's split, so this needs to be rotated on sooner. Looks like Tyrael's checking boss, so... Yeah, you know where they are as a team. You know they're split. You know they're not on boss. So here the team is all over the map. Like you couldn't be more separated. You're thinking of jumping in across Tyrael's thing. Okay. So team fight is opted for, even though their team fight I think has more advantages. There's another out of position person that can't be dealt with by anyone because there's a 0 dive comp here except for Tyrael. Entomb. Wall comes out in the back. Just nobody dies, you know. So yeah, I'm not sure why top wasn't an option or wasn't considered there. Take top, make them rotate into mysteries, you know. Make them rotate into you guys. But it's just the team fight's so rough. You can't have, there's no CC from offlane, there's no hard CC from tank, there's no hard CC from the assassin pool, there's no hard CC from healer, like across the board. And then their comp is just stronger earlier than blue comp. We're not 16. Everyone's pretty healthy. Tassadar is killable. I want to say, you know, so-and-so is killable here, but how do you kill anybody? Ambassador's build is a bit all over the place. The level 1 is not the burst damage that you need. Oh, no, it is. I was thinking of something else. Oh, imagine if you had some hard CC. That's dead. Tyrael dives in, but then, then what? Then Morales, Tassadar, and Hammer. Low mobility, they need a strong front line. Or they need CC to peel. Or they can't safely do their work, you know. Nice damage out on Jaina, though. In tune secures that kill, but it's a 1-for-1. Tassadar guys. Just even like at even talent tiers, the comps just. This really feels like a draft problem to me. Difficulty toggle was set to advanced / difficult. And they just went for some simple CC, high burst with Jaina and Alarak. Don't even go in here. You have one dead. But that's the thing on this map, you feel like you have to contest because it's Braxis, and every little mistake can lead to the game ending, like, immediately. But yeah, that's just, you just don't even touch that. Don't even near it. They get everything. And all you can do is feel bad and just sit in base. Otherwise, they just get further ahead.
Obtain control of those beacons.
16s. What does team decide to do? They see Brightwing is bought. Objective is only at 50%. Oh, Brightwing isn't visible. Alright. So this clear bot was the call. Because it'll be on keep. But if objective is lost, that's dead keeps anyway, so what do you do? It's just so hard to fall behind on this map. I think you have to YOLO and just go get a point and then clear or something. I don't know. It's just really tough.
This can't be happening. The Zerg are bearing down on us. Oh, I'm too smart.
Tassadar is so unsafe there. Leo's unsafe. They're never unsafe, right? Even if they're out of position. It's hard for them to be unsafe because of the nature of the comps. I think you need Black Hole here just because there's no CC. I get, you know, the whole wave clear aspect of Archon, but plays for free, gets to do ultimate. It's like individual skill doesn't even matter with the comps we're looking at. Morales is strong, but in terms of early game healing, but you have to supplement in the comp with things that she's not providing, like crowd control is the big one. She has no PvE at all. Whoops. No kill pressure. If you're taking lots of damage, the healing can be kind of rough too, even. So, yeah, this just seemed like another draft that was kind of cutesy and too many holes. Wave clear and CC. Wave clear is okay with Hammer, of course, and Tassadar. That's not really the issue. It's more about what do you do when you interact with the other team with this comp. There's no way to keep them in Hammer's range except for Entomb. You know, you want like a Thrall Earthquake or something. Just keep people in that circle as they're slowly walking away from Hammer. Something like that. But yeah, feels draft to me.
Red team wins.
And that's that.
MVP.
Oops, wrong screen. Bye.